Hi guys, welcome back to the Timeless Strap a Watch channel.
I don't know what to say, guys.
So I'm in my Oisin OMalley get-up today as a whole tribute to him. Oisin, I hope this lifts your spirits and you're not offended by what I'm doing, man. And you know what? I think it calls for a little bit of bubbly, right? I had to go out special and go get some special bubbly just for this special occasion. So, man, I can't wait. Oh, it doesn't have a cork, Oisin. I don't know, man. Might not approve of this. Ooh, hang on. I need a screwdriver. Luckily, I got a shop and I got all kinds of tools. Yeah, a little bit of bubbly. Gotta have some bubbly. Gotta celebrate. Oh, by the way, what am I wearing today? I got my Omega Speedmaster on. Yeah, I got my Omega Speedmaster on. So here we go. This isn't the finest vintage, Oisin, but here's to you, man. Thank you for everything you've done for me. 10 more and we're out of here. No, man. Oisin, you've just gone over the top. The two straps that I made you a couple months ago, you've highlighted them several times on your channel. And I'm just doing this to say thank you, brother. Anybody that's been watching my shows would know that a Timeless Watch channel, Oisin OMalley's Timeless Watch channel, is my favorite watch channel. That's why I'm doing this. And you're going to see on today's build, I've been holding off the two straps that I just sent to him about 2 months ago. I was waiting for him to be able to have some shots of the straps on his actual Speedy. And he's done that several times with the red one on his show. He highlighted both on an unboxing. And lately on Instagram, he showcased the Brown Alligator strap. So I hope you approve of this. Don't be too upset with me, man. I went ahead and put the whole ensemble together just for you. And I love you, brother. Thanks for everything you do. If you don't know about the Timeless Watch channel, here's a link to his channel. Go check it out. But that's what you're going to see on today's episode. We're going to talk about Timeless Watch channel, Oisin OMalley, and you're going to get to see me hand make these two straps that I made for him. I made 3 last year, and then these 2 were a couple months ago. So stick around. After the intro, we'll get right at it. Thank you so much for joining me today on Strap a Watch, and here nothing but the best for Mr. OMalley, cutting out the alligator from the head area. I always say the head area, the skin there on an alligator, to me is the best piece for a watch strap. It just has some of the coolest patterns of scale patterns, and also nothing but the best here, shell Cordovan linings. This is a dark brown Shinki Hikaku shell Cordovan and a cherry red Shinki Hikaku, because he let me know he really wanted a brown strap to replace the one. He even said he butchered it, and I'll tell you the backstory on that. Here's the Brown Alligator, and the head area was already cut out. Otherwise, I would have used that for him, but I had already used that for another strap order. But what he had done on a kind of recent episode where he had brought his Omega Speedmaster in for servicing and repair, and he was looking at getting some of the loom fixed with hands, and he didn't want new hands, and it was a big to-do for him. I understand it. And what I noticed is he had it on the Brown Alligator strap that I had made for him over a year ago, the original strap, but I did not make that strap for a deployant clasp. I sent that to him with a traditional pin buckle, and it was a replacement because what had happened, it was a year ago, February. So February of 2020, I had written him to thank him and told him, listen, I want to make you a strap, but make it out of anything you want. And a couple weeks had gone by, and he emailed me, said, okay, Black Alligator for an Omega Speedmaster of his. And I was like, okay, great. And he got me all of his, wrist size, the specifications. I knew it was a 20 millimeter lug width. And so I made this Black Alligator. I bought him an original Omega deployant clasp. I found it on eBay, brand new, unopened. And so I made that strap to fit that deployant, that Omega deployant clasp. Well, he never got the strap, all right? I mean, it was like lost in the mail really for a couple months. I felt terrible because it said it had been delivered, and yet he never got it. And so I felt so bad, I decided, okay, I'm going to make him another black one and send it to him. And as I got to thinking, my Brown Alligator straps to me are some of the most beautiful straps that I make. And I thought, what the heck? Let's make him two straps to replace the Beast. And he dubbed it the Beast. He put it on some type of a playlist on his YouTube channel. It wasn't highlighted on a show. It was just on like a playlist type of a thing. But that's what he called it, was the Beast, because he wanted it made pretty thick. He told me about his wrist size, pretty good sized wrists. So I sent him the two replacements, the Brown and Black Alligator, but they were not made for the deployant clasp. I sent them with just traditional pin buckles, meaning they were much thicker through the point end, would not fit into the feeder system of a single point Omega deployant clasp. And recently on one of his episodes, he had brought in his Speedmaster to be repaired. He had a nick in it, and he wanted it, some of the loom put back into it, and the guy didn't want to do it. He was going to change hands, and Oisin didn't want that to happen, and it was a pretty big to-do for him. He was pretty upset about it. He talked about it on the show. But what I had noticed was when he brought it in for this servicing, it was with the Brown Alligator strap, and he had cut the strap to try and fit it into the deployant clasp. That strap was not made for that deployant. So he even said he butchered it. He said it on one of his shows. And with the saddle stitching, it all held together just fine. But, I mean, he actually cut the leather in the strap and forced it in to fit this deployant clasp. Oh, man, and I noticed it. I even said I don't think anybody else in the whole world probably noticed it, but boy, I sure did. And so I left a comment on that show that he highlighted, and I just said, I noticed that you customized the brownie. And he emailed me back all apologetic. I'm so sorry. Yes, would you make me another one, please? And I told him, of course. And then he said, I'd like to do something, maybe a little bit more adventurous. And could you make me a red one as well with white stitching? I was like, yeah, sure. And then he wanted another one. I was like, dude, I'm so busy right now. Let's get these two done, and then I'll make another one down the road. So that's where these two straps for this year came into play. But like I had said earlier, I made him 3 straps last year, and lo and behold, the original black strap with the deployant clasp, the Beast strap, he ended up finally getting that strap in. And I was so pleased because, for some time we thought it was going to be lost forever. But, Oisin's one heck of a guy. I've talked about him several times on my channel. He's an old rock and roller, rocker. I mean, like a rock star, you guys. He really is, man. He's with this band called Mr. North. He and his brother, the lead singer, is just phenomenal. You got to listen to some of their music. Mr. North Band. Mr. North. North. They opened for Journey, Bryan Adams, Van Halen. You know, he talked all about that after Eddie Van Halen had passed away, unfortunately, very early. Rest in peace, Eddie. And he talked about, you know, special stories going back. And that's what's so cool about the Timeless Watch channel is he really mixes it up. It's never, you know, always the same thing. You know, when he first started the channel that I got turned on to it, he was living in Vicenza. And he had a little apartment where he had a kind of a backdrop, you know, set up. And he would do these kind of reviews, and he always wore shades, and he never said his name. I mean, months and months had gone by. And I thought, oh, he's going to be one of these real super private YouTuber guys. But after he talked about being in a band, I did a Google search, and I just typed in Irish band New York City, because that's where he said he was playing a lot out of. And lo and behold, this Mr. North band popped up, and I saw a picture, and I'm like, dude, that's him. That's him. I found him. But I didn't know, out of all of the names of the guys in the band, who he was. And so just a little more digging, and I found out. I mean, I butcher his name still. I say Oisin all the time. And I don't know, quite frankly, how to actually pronounce it. I know with the Irish, you know, kind of dialect and accent of, you know, the I is like oi, you know, and the oo, and I don't know if it's like Oisin. You know, I'm sorry, Oisin. I really don't know still to this day how to actually truly pronounce it. You should probably tell everybody, brother, man, because, I mean, especially we Americans, we butcher it all the time. I know I do. But so I found him, and I was like, wow. I started listening to some of the music, and, you know, like a full orchestra behind him and stuff. And, you know, it's just really good music, man. I mean, and he's a producer. And, you know, he's even scored, like, the national anthem of countries, man. I mean, he's a pretty amazing man. He really is. I'm such a fan of the show, and he's such a generous guy. And that's why I wanted to make him that original strap. He had really helped me out. I had some questions when I first started my channel. And I would email him from time to time, and he always got back to me and really helped me out. So it's just, you know, he really is. And recently he just highlighted some new upcoming YouTubers, watch channels. You know, he didn't have to do anything like that. He's gone way out of his way to plug me several times, and other channels, like I said. And it's just a real generous guy. I hope he continues for a long time with the channel. I know he's taken a little bit of time off. I had to take off the last 2 weeks myself just to get caught up, you guys, because he plugs me. I mean, it's just crazy. A week ago today, I'm doing this on Friday, you know, what is it, the 7th of May, 2021. And a week ago today, I had multiple strap orders in, and I just needed to know how many I had in. 84 straps to get out, and I've been in touch with everybody. Thank you for all your patience, you guys. It's just tremendous. I got another lady has ordered a strap, so it's super cool. But here we go, final product. You got to see me hand make these straps for Oisin OMalley, and there's the brown and the red. I think they turned out really sweet, and what you're going to also get to see is them on the watch, which I always enjoy that. I love getting pictures. I always ask guys when I send the email that I've shipped it with the tracking number, I say, please send me some pictures when you get it in, and most guys do. A lot of guys don't. O2, O squared, double O, that's what I call them, Oisin OMalley. And so I always do that on every strap I've made him. I do double O squared so you can see it. So I made those on 3/3/21. So it was right about 2 months ago. And I'm so glad that he's got them. He loves them. And I couldn't believe the plugs he's given me. So here's kind of his intro that he does. And he always does a wrist check. So there's the red one on the Speedy. Looks fantastic. It really does, man. Oh, I love it. He did this like 3 times now on the show. It's unbelievable. You know, I guess he really likes that red one. And so finally he even did the brown one on Instagram. You'll see that here in a moment. But boy, he gave me like a 5-minute plug here on this one episode where he did some gift unboxings pretty recently. I'll leave a link for this. And it was just tremendous. I couldn't believe how out of his way he went to really praise these straps. And just, I'm so appreciative, Oisin. I think you can tell, brother. I mean, for me to put that mascara beard on, oh my God, I just tried to wash it all off and still some of it's on my face. But here's a couple wrist roll checks. It's pretty cool. He's done this one and now this one with the ready. I can't wait to see him do this a little bit more with the brown one. I don't know if he will or not. Doesn't have to. Believe me. Here's the one I pulled off of Instagram. So go visit his Instagram channel, you guys. It's great. And one last look at these straps. Well, again, Oisin, thank you for everything. You are the man, my favorite channel out there. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode. God bless you all, and until next time, keep on ticking.